is this? No, 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 no. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rofiat B. Thank you for giving me your time today. So today, as the title says, I will be doing a full face of new Missguided beauty. So when you take them out of the big box, that includes the other stuff. All the stuff come in individual packs like this. Okay, so most of the stuff I bought, they're still pretty much still closed, so I haven't tried anything on. So it's all gonna be like first impression, seeing how it looks. The only package I pre-opened was the foundation. I got the foundation in the shade 18. So the foundation says it's buildable to buildable medium coverage in a demi matte finish with radiant diamond powder pigments, long lasting and transfer proof. I do have a primer, okay, which I'm going to use today. So this is what the primer looks like. Very nice. I love the color of the packaging. It's pretty cute. It's called Thirst Base Mattifying Primer. Minimizes the appearance of pores for a flawless base, non-greasy formula with oil absorption, dermatologically tested. Lovely. So I'm just going to give this a try. I'm just opening it for the first time. I'm going to open the little bit at the top as well. I'm going in with the primer first. Okay. Oh, that feels, ooh, that feels odd. It feels oily a little bit. I'm not really a fan of the texture. It does seem to smooth out the pores though, but yeah, I'm not really a fan of the texture. It just feels ugh. It does help to smooth the pores though. I'm not really sure about mattifying. I don't know if you guys can tell if my pores look any different. It feels very oily actually on my skin. Maybe it's just me, but it feels very oily on my skin. It feels very slippery. Next I'm going to do is to put on the foundation. This is the Meet Your Match foundation, which looks just like that. The match should be pretty much okay. This foundation just comes in 25 shades, I believe. I mean, could they have done better with the shades? Of course, but you know, not everyone can be Fenty Beauty. So yeah, I'm just gonna blend the foundation out and see what we end up with. Okay, so I'm just gonna start from here. That's my nephew. So it does say that it's medium to buildable coverage. So after blending it out, the foundation looks really good. What? I'm very impressed with this foundation. This foundation looks really good. It looks like my exact match. What? Wow. I like it. I know it says it's medium coverage, but it's giving me full coverage vibes. I don't know if you guys can see that. For the price, it's good. It retails for £12. I think I'm gonna have to put a little bit more on my face, but I do love the match. I love the finish as well. Like, as you can see, it's not like completely matte. It's not too dewy either, so it just kind of works for me, I guess. I really like it. So the next product I have to test for you guys is the Micro Precision Brow Pencil, or Eyebrow Micro Precision pencil. I got it in the shade medium, so I'm just going to use this. It comes with a tip like that, so you get this much in the product. On the other side of this pencil you get a spoolie, so quite handy, quite nice and simple to use. I'm just going to use it to do my eyebrows now, and I think I'm probably going to do my eyebrows with you guys today, just so you can see how the pencil works. So I'm just going to do my eyebrows like I usually would. It's nice and pigmented. It's showing up quite nicely on the skin, so that's not an issue. And I like the tip. It works pretty well for me. I like the pigment as well. So far so good with this brow pencil. So this is the difference with this brow done and this one. So the next thing I'm gonna do is to go in with the cream eyeshadow that they have. It's called Lids High Pigment Cream Eyeshadow, and I got it in one shade, which is It's Lit. So what I did, I already went in with an eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to put this on top of that. If it needs blending at the edges, then I'll do that, but otherwise the shade looks like this. So it's a nice deep burnt orange type of color. I really like it. So I'm going to apply it with a brush. I already started applying with a different type of brush, but I wasn't feeling the vibe of that one, so I changed my brush. Oh, this is so pretty. It has like little shimmers in it. Oh, it's very pretty. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's quite pigmented as well. Could it be better? Yes, but you know, at the end of the day, it's a cream eyeshadow. So do I really expect much from it in terms of kind of moving and shifting around and stuff? Not really, but I think it's doing well. I like the shade. I'm going to need another color from another palette just to go around the edges and kind of blend it out. Yeah, that doesn't increase the pigmentation or anything. I think applying it with the brush is probably easier. So now that I'm done with the eyes, I used another eyeshadow palette to just blend out the edges there. What I'm gonna go in with is the concealer. Okay, so I bought this. It's called the Meteor Match Concealer, and I got it in the shade 150. It's quite light. So I'm gonna have to be really careful with it. I only got the one shade, but I hope it works. It does come with like a flat doe foot applicator. I'm just gonna go in with just a tiny bit underneath my eyes, like so. I hope the coverage is good, because if it's not, then obviously it's just a waste of the coins. I'm just gonna use this to highlight all over my face. Then I'm gonna try and blend it out with a beauty blender first to see. Doesn't look too bad. Seems to be nice and creamy, blending out nicely. It doesn't have a lot of coverage. I must say the coverage is not full, so I'm probably going to have to go in with a little bit more. Yeah, not full coverage, same as the foundation, medium coverage there. Now, because the coverage is quite light, I need to go back in with a little bit more concealer. This time I'm gonna wait for it to dry down a little before I blend. Hopefully it will give me a bit more coverage. So it might be one of those ones that I treat like the Juvia's Place concealers. Usually when I use the Juvia's Place concealer, I usually wait for them to dry all the way down before blending. Because if I blend straight away, it just moves and slides and it's annoying. It doesn't give me as full coverage as I need. But it might be one that I can use on top of another concealer. It's not too bad if you don't have like a dark under eyes or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, it's just not what I would prefer. It's not the type of coverage that I would go for normally. So yeah, I think the concealer is probably definitely gonna be a miss. I'm just gonna highlight my nose. I think it does blend a bit better with a brush actually. Maybe it'll give you more coverage if you blend with a brush just straight after putting on. After blending out the concealers, what I'm going to go in with next is the Matte Trick Velvet Mattifying Pressed Powder. They didn't have a setting powder, so I decided to go with this one. Hopefully it works. It says it's a Velvet Mattifying Pressed Powder with illuminating rose quartz, contains nourishing argan oil and vitamin E, suitable for all skin types. It's like completely white inside, so hopefully it works well as a setting powder, mostly because if it does disappoint, then I'm screwed, because I don't have a setting powder from them. They don't have a setting powder, I think. Oh, it's giving me ghostly vibes. Ooh, quite white. Quite white. So I usually like my setting powders to have some kind of yellowy undertone to them, and this is just giving me like ghostly vibes. This is way too white. It's coming out white, and that's upsetting me and my homegirls. What is this? No. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with a different setting powder on top of this. Hopefully it can correct that color. Okay guys, so I went in with my Juvia's Place setting powder there because no, I didn't like looking ghostly. So what I'm gonna go in with next is their bronzer. They only have 2 shades of this, so one is light and one is dark, I believe. It's the bronze duo powder, and it looks like this. Not very this is not going to be enough for a lot of dark skin girls, but I guess as with everything, they need to definitely improve on their shade range, but I guess this should work for me. Hopefully if it doesn't work, then obviously I'm gonna have to use another product to patch it up again. But this says it's buildable texture of super fine pigments that melt into skin for a sun-kissed complexion, enriched with vitamin E, sweet almond oil and argan oil. So I'm just gonna put that on. I do love bronzers, so I hope this works. I'm using the darkest shade on the pan, so it's this one, so it will be this one right here. And I'm just gonna put it on. Oh, it's showing up. Not as dark as I would like it, but you know, it's doing something. It's definitely doing something. I mean, I'm not gonna complain too much about this, the shade, but for people who are darker than me, you might struggle a bit to get this to show up on your skin. It looks good in the mirror. I don't know if it's coming through, or if that's coming through on camera. So usually after this bronzing stage, next thing for me to do would be to use my face powder. Fortunately, I don't have any face powder from Missguided, so I'm going to use my normal face powder, which is the Morphe powder, and I will be right back. So now for me, the next thing for me to do is to put on some blush. So I got this one. It's called Stop and Blushing. It looks quite dark on camera, but in person it looks quite light. It's a high pigment matte blush, so I do like that for over my powder. It says the shade is About Last Night. It says a high pigment matte blush powder with a buildable texture that melts into skin for an ultra radiant finish. Oh, very rosy. I like that. Oh, I'm not mad at this blush. I like it. Oh my gosh. I was starting to think maybe I picked the wrong shade, but no. I like the blush. Ooh. So I usually like quite dark blush, but no, I like this color on me. I think it looks good. Okay, I'm a big fan of this blush. It's nice and soft. It's not too overpowering. Just what I like to see. It's just Super Fixing Mist. This says long lasting fix without stickiness, apply to face with eyes closed. So I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna cover my eyeshadow because it's a cream eyeshadow, and when spray goes on it, it might get a bit mucky. I'm just gonna check the spritz. The spritz not too bad. I like that. So I'm gonna, oh my god, it smells good. It has a smell, it has a scent. Not bad, not overpowering, it's nice and soft. It smells like baby powder. I liked it. Now I'm gonna spray my face, okay? I liked it. I like it. I actually really like the setting spray. It's pretty good. So I'm just gonna now let it dry, and then I will be right back to finish the rest of my face with you guys. So guys, I finished up the rest of my face off camera. So I put on my eyelashes, finished my under eye and stuff like that. Moving on to kind of like the last thing. So the last thing that I bought is a lip gloss. It's called Lip Juice Super Shine Lip Gloss. You know me, I'm a glossy babe all day every day. So I didn't buy a lip liner, but I'm just gonna go in with a brown lip liner, and it's from Lorena Beauty. I'm just gonna show you guys, and then we're gonna put the lip gloss on. So the lip liner I'm going in with is from Lorena Beauty, in the shade Come Through. So now I'm gonna go in with Lip Juice. Love the applicator, love it. Nice. I like that. I like the shade. Wow. I like the shade. I like the pigment. It feels nice and thick and pigmented. It's not so it doesn't make your lips stick together either. Oh, it feels so good on the lips. So that does bring us to the end of the try on video, guys. What do you guys think so far? I think my face looks pretty okay, like pretty acceptable, I would say. I managed to save most of the stuff that I didn't like. I'm just going to go and put my scarf on, and then I will be back with my final thoughts. Okay, so now that my scarf's done, I'm gonna give you guys tell you guys what I think. I'm gonna tell you guys what I think about this whole kind of new launch. I didn't try every single product that they have, but I feel like I tried enough to at least have an opinion on a lot of the products. The primer, I'm not a fan of. I didn't like the texture of it on my skin. I didn't like the way it felt. Like, it felt a bit slimy, a bit it felt a bit oily, but you know, it's supposed to be a mattifying primer, but I didn't see much mattifying with it. It did reduce my pores, but I didn't see the mattifying power of it, if you know what I mean. This foundation is amazing. It's pretty good. I love the formula, I love the texture. The coverage is not so bad. They did say it's medium to beautiful coverage, and it definitely is beautiful. We have 25 shades in this. Hopefully they come up with more shades in future, but you can probably find your match. Some people may have to mix, but obviously nobody wants to be doing that at this time. Like, bruv, please, we need more shades, okay? Definitely, because ain't nobody mixing. Not in this day and age. We don't got time for that no more. The only reason before anyone comes for me, because in my previous videos I do mix my Fenty foundation, is because I bought 2 wrong shades and I don't want to waste my money. I do know what my exact shade is now, but obviously I want to finish the ones I have first before buying a new one. Concealer. It says it's supposed to have a mattifying finish with hydrating aloe vera, vitamin E, zinc, and UVA protection. This does have SPF in it, SPF 6, so it's kind of nothing, but you know. I think this is supposed to be like a skin type finish type idea. I didn't get much coverage from it, so I had to put on 3 layers to get my desired amount. Ain't nobody got time for that, please. In comparison to stuff like my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, my XX Revolution Concealer, this I probably would not be reaching for a lot. If it was a better, like a darker shade, I probably would be able to use it for my eyebrows, but it's one of this concealer that I would use on top of another concealer if I was in the mood, or something to mix in with my actual concealer to make my under eye a bit lighter. But I wouldn't reach for this on its own, just as a normal, just to wear it as a concealer. No, I probably wouldn't. I'm not sure what the point of this is. I think this was probably made for, like, you know, lighter skin girls. I don't see how this is gonna benefit me, because when I put it on my face it looked ashy, so this is a no. I think they could have done a better job with this in terms of kind of like the shade range. I mean, the bronzer worked for me, but what about girls that are darker than me? It's not gonna work for them. And this is the darkest shade they have. As you can see, it's not very dark, and even me, I had to put a few layers on to bronze myself to get a good bronze out of it. It's not the worst. It will work for a lot of skin tones, especially if you're around my skin tone, then it would be okay. But we do need darker shades of this. In terms of the feel of it, it feels really good. It's nice and soft, and I like the way it blends, and it blends really beautifully. So I like this one. This one I'm gonna be reusing, that's for sure. Then the blush. Ooh, I love the blush. I love this blush. I'm definitely going to be reaching for it more and more. I'm trying to build up my blush collection, and this definitely I'm going to be using. I didn't think it was going to suit me that much, but I loved it, so I'm definitely going to be reaching for this quite a lot. Oh, I forgot to mention this lids cream eyeshadow. As you can see, it's staying on well. It's not creasing or anything. Personally, I'm not a fan of cream eyeshadows, but this it's not bad. Like, it has good coverage, it has good pigment, stuff like that. If you're a fan of cream eyeshadow, then you can pick this up. Now on to the setting spray. This setting spray, I love the spritz of it. I'm just gonna do it again. I love that. I love the scent of it. I forgot to mention the eyebrow pencil. Oh my god, I loved this. I love the eyebrow pencil. As you can see, got my eyebrows looking snatched. I love that. This is just normal eyebrow pencil. There's nothing special about it, but it works well. Did my eyebrows well. The shade I like as well, because it's very close to my eyebrow shade. Otherwise, there's nothing else. It's just an eyebrow pencil. I'm sure there are cheaper ones that you can buy from, perhaps from like somewhere like Makeup Revolution again, because it's literally just an eyebrow pencil. Last but not the least, the lip gloss. Ooh, yeah, I love the lip gloss. I love the formula. I love the fact that it's not so sticky, and the pigment is brilliant. So I would say, if you like lip glosses, do go for this lip gloss. It's really nice. So yeah, I do like it, and I will be reaching for it, as you know. That does bring us to the end of this video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment sections. If you have any more questions, please do not hesitate to leave it in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. If there's any other things that you want me to try on, if there's any other video any other content that you want to see from me, please leave your suggestions in the comment section. If you have enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like, comment, share, and please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me out a lot, and I would appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.